This week we begin a two-part journey through Lake Murray country, South Carolina. The capital city of Columbia is home to the beloved University of South Carolina Gamecocks, and nearby Lake Murray boasts 650 miles of shoreline with some of the country's best bass fishing. Add a little culinary charm and discover why the jewel of South Carolina is a must-see for anyone looking for an adventurous getaway with a variety of flavors.
Go on in.
We got ourselves a show. Anglers and Appetites is coming right up.
Woo!
I do the catching, and Phil does the cooking.
I can be taught.
Well, sort of. From mountain streams to deep blue seas and everything in between.
Here we go. Hey!
You see, here's how it works. I love fishing, but I'm not the country's greatest angler, but I know how to find the best, and oh yeah, they make me look good. Phil, he's the appetite. And he may not be the best chef, but he learns from the best and, of course, eats from the best. And as you'll see, we don't waste our time. Off to the lake. Beautiful Lake Murray. Easy to see why this area is known as the jewel of South Carolina. You have the beauty of the Dreher Island State Park banked on one side of this deep fish-filled body of water, and on the other end, the Saluda Dam, also known as the Lake Murray Dam, which was once the world's largest earthen dam, creating the world's largest man-made lake, Lake Murray. Now that title has since changed, but the massive deep lake and clean water have exciting inhabitants within. So I woke up at the crack of dawn and tracked down the Lake Murray striped bass whisperer, Mike Glover, who had a whole bag of tricks to get this show started off right.
If we're lucky, these fish could come up schooling like that. They're saltwater fish that can live in fresh water and do quite well in fresh water. So they group up together, herd the bait, and chow down.
They don't have to worry about the sharks out here.
No sharks. Other than me.
Yeah, there you go. You're the shark of Lake Murray. I like that. So everyone listen, you hear it thumping. Nothing's wrong with the boat. Tell us what that is.
Every year, the Department of Natural Resources stock this lake. They will put 1.3 million fish in this lake. Because these fish are raised in a hatchery, they have to be fed. And in that hatchery, there's a machine that spins the food out into the water so many times a day. When it turns on and starts to spin that food out, it makes a clicking sound. That clicking sound tells the fish they're about to be fed. No matter how long they've been in the lake, they'll always remember that sound.
So I don't have to set the hook here?
When we're downline fishing, you don't have to set the hook.
Okay.
I got circle hooks. The fish will set themselves. When that rod hits the water, that fish will be pulling as hard as he can, and it will, for the most part, disappear. Your chore will be to grab that rod and get it out the rod holder. And you'll find that that might be a challenge.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Just watching this one, it's the other ones that are gonna go. Oh, here it goes. Come on now. All right, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. There you go.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
All righty, I see him. Let me get the net.
Follow him.
Follow him around. Ease him to you. Just don't rear back on it.
Okay.
The rod and reel will do most of the work. And while we're watching that one, I guarantee you another one's probably going to go down in the water.
All right, here we go, buddy.
There you go. You can see by the dorsal fins, that's a pretty good fish.
Yes, sir. There we go.
We got the skunk off the boot.
Woo!
A good day, we'll come out and catch 20, 25 of those. Woo. No problem at all.
We got our skunk out of the way, but we're watching these other ones, right?
Yeah, these lines are getting real nervous here, so I got a feeling this is the spot.
Good. Now, what do you say we give this one to Phil?
Hey, grilled, delicious. Blackened, oh God, outstanding. And you can't go wrong with frying either, but
we're just gonna keep catching, right?
There you go.
I think it's about to explode.
I think so too. You put that bait anywhere in 4 to 5 foot proximity of the striper, and you see what happens. Yeah. They will just about rip the rod out of the boat, and that's what we did. Find the fish with the electronics, know exactly the depth that they're hovering at, put the fish or the bait within about 1 foot to 2 foot of them.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go under.
Going under.
Gonna need a bigger boat, brother.
I think I can get
go
under.
Over the top, go over the top, go over the top.
Top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think you got him agitated.
It's getting
Hold
fun.
on, I'm coming. There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
This is fun.
Coming around.
Got a little more fight to him than the last one.
That's some bad bass fishing tendencies.
Oh, he don't want to come back. He knows what happened to his friend.
Bad's fixing to happen to him. Oh, that front one. Front one. I'm going.
You're on it, Mike. I need your help, Captain Mike.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, gosh, man. He took a lot of line.
Look at the screen, guys. There's a bazillion fish under the boat.
Good grief.
It's gonna be a big day.
Nice slow turns, brother. Don't hoist him, cause
Yeah, I'll let him tire. Oh, he's under the boat.
That's okay. That's a good one there, boy.
Yeah.
You said you wanted a 10 or a 12 to take him?
Oh, yes.
I think you got him.
Oh, yes.
I got him. Got another one
The
going?
one behind, it was starting. You got him?
I got him.
That is a monster, my friend. Yeah, we got one here.
Go ahead and get him.
All right.
Get him.
I'm on it. Oh, yeah.
I got the rod.
We got ourselves a show. How big is that one, Mike? This one's about the same
I
size.
think you can get 2 or 3 sandwiches out of him.
Good grief.
I'm gonna put him about 8 to 10 pounds.
Now we're talking.
We still don't have that 12 in the boat yet.
I think this guy is the same size.
Take your time, brother.
Yeah. Oh, ho, ho! Yes, sir.
I ain't sure who got who. Get that fish.
This is when the adrenaline starts going.
Oh yeah, that's a good one there. Good one there, brother.
Yeah.
Step back just a hair. Let me get to him. Oh, bad things fishing to happen, folks.
Oh, yeah.
I got him.
Bring it on. Look at that.
This is what we call on Lake Murray hammer time.
Good grief.
That's a good fish there, brother.
Man.
All they do is eat and try to make baby stripers.
That's a Captain Mike special right there.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Oh, look at it. You barely hit him hook too, brother.
We're gonna hurt Phil with all this fish. This is crazy.
Any day of the week on Lake Murray. That's right there.
You promised us the confidence come. My goodness. Look at that. Stab me. Son. This is what fishing Lake Murray is all about. Lake Murray country. Now we're talking, folks. One of these guys stabbed me in the leg. Which one was it?
You'll get him back.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
You make me come alive.
I've never felt so free.
Can't get you off my mind. There's still so much to see. You bring out the best in me. Hey! You make me come alive.
There's still so much to see.
You make me come alive. I've never felt so free.
joining Mike and I back on the water. It's time for the appetite to cook up a little Lake Murray catfish with a father-son duo from the Lost Cajun restaurant in Lexington, South Carolina.
And I found two guys that actually told me that they're gonna be able to make one of the best catfish sandwiches I've ever tasted. Joey Turberville and his son Wesley Turberville. Guys, thanks so much for inviting me over. What's happening?
Hey, welcome to Lake Murray. Looking forward to cooking some catfish for you.
Yeah, you told me that you were gonna throw down.
Oh man, we got it.
Both these guys are Clemson alum. He played at Clemson, I played at Carolina. So this is gonna be a little tough for me to do, but I'm gonna try my best, man. What do you think?
Hey, you've done good so far. So we hadn't gone to blows yet, so everything's going good.
Man, man, I like the way you think, man. All right, so let's talk about the restaurant, the Lost Cajun. You are the chef, you're the owner, you guys have a great business.
The food, what you fixing to find out, is excellent. Very, very good. From our gumbos to our fried seafood and everything we do.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I noticed it's gumbo and beignets, and I had a chance to watch you make up beignets.
What we do when we get an order, we'll roll out the dough, get it real flat, and then we'll cut it into the traditional beignet sauce, which is about that big. And then you'll put it in that oil, and you splash it a little bit, it'll puff up like a pillow. And then the good part comes in, you get it on a tray, and you just dump a ton of powdered sugar on it. And that's what gives it the real good flavor. But it's one of the best desserts I've ever had, and definitely one of our best sellers at the restaurant.
So you guys told me we're gonna throw down, you're gonna make me one mean catfish sandwich.
Oh yeah. We're gonna tell y'all our secret marinating that we do.
Wait a minute, people normally don't give up the secret.
Right.
Okay.
We're gonna give it up and tell everybody exactly how to make this catfish.
We've got our yellow mustard here. We're gonna pour this in the container. So then we're gonna go, we've got the Lost Cajun hot sauce, and it's just an equal ratio of hot sauce to mustard. And,
dump a little bit more in there if you,
that's what we
if
like
you feel
to do.
hot for that day.
I'm feeling hot right now.
There you go.
seasoning.
Badia spice seasoning, I must say.
It's the best when it sits in this marinade overnight. We do it at the store usually the day before, so it can really soak in this hot sauce, yellow mustard, and the seasoning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna say something.
Oh yeah.
It's fixing to talk to you in a second.
All right.
To do that.
Joey, what do we do next?
I'm gonna take that marinated catfish that we got cut in fillets, or you can do it in nuggets, however you like to do it. We're gonna lay it right here, and we're gonna lay it in corn flour, not corn meal. This is a corn flour. It's just like your regular all-purpose flour that you get, but this one is made out of corn. We're gonna roll it around, make sure we got it all battered up.
Roll it up,
good.
baby, roll it up.
And then we're gonna shake off our excess right here.
You gonna shake it?
And we're gonna lay it right in there so it's a good, pretty fillet when it comes out. And that right in there, we're gonna take it and lay it in here.
And Joey, with that corn flour, I won't get that real thick, crusty batter that some restaurants have.
You're exactly right. You're gonna taste fish instead of tasting all the batter. You wanna keep that oil at 350 so everything gets cooked real crispy on that. We're gonna lay it in there for about 7 minutes.
I noticed that y'all had a little sample tray.
A lot of people think, Cajun, first thing they think is hot, and it's not. It's flavor. Cajun's flavor. It's got a lot of flavor. We make everything from scratch, and so every time you come into Lost Cajun, we send you a sample board. And our sample board has 6 different samples on it. You get to taste it before you buy it.
What we looking like over here, Joey?
Oh man, we about ready to pull these off. We don't want them floppy or anything. We want them where they're good and crisp, where they can stand up. And then I'm gonna give it to Wesley, because Wesley's gonna make you the best catfish po' boy you've ever had.
You gonna build it?
Here we go.
Yeah, they say if you build it, I'm gonna eat it.
Hey. All right, so we're gonna start with our French bread. We get this shipped from Baton Rouge. So we're gonna start off with our tartar sauce.
What's in it? What's in it? Tell the people.
We've got some mayonnaise, relish, and if I tell you the rest, I might
You're
get
gonna
some
have to drop me in
trouble.
that leg.
So I was gonna say, I'll just tell you that.
Well, if you put me in the leg, Zeke can find me, man.
So I'm gonna put some lettuce on there. We're gonna put that on top of our lettuce here. We're gonna just put these on right here.
This is the toughest part, trying to get all the fish on this. It's tough.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all not skimping. You trying to get all that?
No, we get it all.
Woo! That's
There we
what
go.
I'm talking about.
Be falling off a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's the good stuff.
You gotta kind of push it down. There you go.
It's like workouts, okay?
Got it down the middle. Look at that. And see, you get some pieces that fall out. You put them in the bottom of that basket. Put a little slaw on the top.
See, I see why your dad is so good in your
That's
life.
right.
He just
Yep, I
gives you
got it.
great direction. All right.
All right.
There it is.
There you go. Take a big old bite there.
Yep. The fish with that thin layer of batter on it, it's not gunky as I call it.
That's it.
It has nice flavor. The coleslaw on top is the way I would do it. Fellas, I want to thank y'all so much. Joey and Wesley, I appreciate it.
Well, we certainly appreciate that. And
Go Tigers.
there's still so much to see.
You make me come alive. I never felt so free.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Oh, look at it.
Fresh off a lost Cajun catfish sandwich, Phil headed back to Gamecock country to check on the status of his alma mater. But me, I wasn't about to leave Lake Murray, because if you're catching, then there's no need to quit. Back to Captain Mike Glover.
I'm pumping like this because we're fishing in really deep water. It's about 110, 120 feet right here. I want that sound to get these fish moving toward our bait.
And folks, he knows what he's doing. He's not crazy. Because other boats see what's happening. We start catching. The other boats know the green boat of Captain Mike, and they start circling.
I've been doing it now for probably 20 years.
20 years.
I was out here fishing one day by this old guy, and every few minutes he'd grab a paddle and slap the side of his boat, and the next thing I know, his lines are just going down left and right. I'm not getting a bite. Not a bite. And I said, mister, if you don't mind, please explain to me, what's this paddle slapping thing you're doing? He looked at me, I'll never forget what he said. Sonny, you got to learn to talk to them that fish.
We were watching all the rods. It's kind of like waiting for which elevator is going to come first. You just have to keep watching. Only miss one or two, right?
That's it.
All right. It's fun. It's intense because we're seeing the fish on the fish finder. They're there. He's thumping. I'm ready. Waiting.
I got something up here.
Yes, sir. I'll watch the other one.
Please do. Come around.
Fish is in charge.
He really is. See him right there? Ooh,
Yeah.
Phil's gonna be cooking tonight, brother.
He's gonna have some left over for us. Yeah.
How about that? Oh, look at here.
Hey, there we go. Yes, sir.
How about come get this one so I can go bait up these other hooks?
Swap up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on it.
All right. I'm going to bait some more hooks.
This is too much fun.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There we go.
You know, check out that technique.
I saw that. We got fish all over the place. The floor and the cooler in our hands. Hey, here's one. That's what happens when you come to Lake Murray country, folks. And especially if you find Captain Mike back here. Lake Murray. Bring it on. Cooler. There,
Crank it, crank it, crank it.
Yeah. There he is.
Actually, these are the best things.
Are they? All right.
They always swallowed head first, 100% of the time.
Look at that.
Always head
He's
first.
still alive. Hey, you just
know
saved his
why?
life. Why?
If you swallow it backwards, the dorsal fins on the bait
Yeah.
will lodge in his throat. They don't like that.
He just took off away
He's
from
gonna
the
take
boat.
off again too, so. Ooh, that's a good fish. Oh, that's a 12 pounder.
Got it. 12 pounder.
Oh yeah, that's a good 12.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
12 pound plus. This is the biggest yet.
Yeah, that's the biggest. If you're on my boat, I promise you you're gonna have a good time catching fish. Like I said, I've been doing this for 30 years. Other than February, geez, every month out here is just what you saw today. Find the fish with the electronics and hang on.
There you go.
Hang on, brother.
And I did. I didn't go fall over the boat once.
You did good.
I brought in the big ones.
You did really good.
Captain Mike Glover, thank you so much, bud.
Enjoyed it, bro.
Great show.
Enjoyed it.
Badia Spices is the soul of cooking. Established in 1967 by Jose Badia, this high-quality spice company is still a family business under the leadership of Joseph Pepe Badia. Badia Spices delivers more than 350 different products, including an amazing line of organic products to 90 countries around the world. Badia Spices, the creators of the original complete seasoning, available at your local retailer.
That looks like a shake, doesn't it? Yes, I'll look at it.
You make me come alive.
I've never felt so free.
Can't get you off my mind. There's still so much to see. You bring out the best in me. Hey! You make me come alive.
There's still so much to see.
You make me come alive. I've never felt so free.
There's an old railroad depot in downtown Columbia with a massive blue marlin on the outside wall. A destination Phil quickly discovered during his return to Columbia. And just down the road was the massive kitchen to the Blue Marlin's own signature catering, where the striped bass awaited this week's Badia Spices Chef Challenge.
This is the part of the show I love the most. The man helping me out, Chef John Charles. Now, it's Charles, but I like to say Chiles. It sounds kind of sexy.
I hear you.
What's going on, John?
Good to see you.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the South.
And I know that we're going to do a lot of cooking and a lot of eating in here today. So what is on the menu other than fish?
Well, we're going to eat well today. I made some lentils, which will be our bean starch. And then what I made for us today is a nice little vegetable. And what I've done is I've used your spices and made a blend with that. And that's going to be blended in with our vegetable. And right now it's sitting and it's marinating in the oil that you have. And then what we'll do is we'll take the garlic and the shallots, get them hot, and then we'll add our vegetables to our hot pan. And because it's been marinating for 5-10 minutes now, it'll only take about a minute for it to cook. So the vegetable part of our cooking today will be very, very quick. And I'm going to show you how we get the fish together. We're going to do a panko encrusted Parmesan fish today.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. What are we going to do first?
All we're going to do is we're going to caramelize our onions and our shallots, and we're going to put that on the fire.
Now moving on to what I've been waiting on.
This is the fish. These fish get huge in the lake. I've seen 35, 40 pounders caught. Great eating fish. You get a nice fillet. This is the fillet size that comes off this kind of fish. Once you fillet them and skin them out, very little bones in them. You can pull them out, but there's very little bones in them. And I cut them into fillets. These are about 6-8 ounce fillet. And then what I did was I melted some butter, and then I have what's called our panko blend, which I use your spice with the pepper and garlic.
Oh yeah, the Harlem garlic pepper?
Yep, and a panko, and then we have shredded Parmesan cheese and garlic Parmesan cheese. And we put all that together. And all we're gonna do is blend all that love together. So you flip them over, get them nice and drenched. And then once you pull them out, you have what's called a wet hand and a dry hand.
Okay.
So this is my wet hand.
Gotcha.
This is my dry hand, because if I keep this one wet, then all the stuff gets on it, gets all
and it's cakey.
all cakey, right. So you push this one on, and then you sprinkle it on top, and you press it down like that. And you flip them over, and do the same thing on the other side. The big trick to this, you want to do these a little bit in advance, and then you want to take them and put them in the refrigerator. And the reason you want to put them in the fridge is because the butter is your glue. And so once that butter chills down a little bit, all the things stick, whatever you did. So this will stick better. If you just put this straight in the oven, what will tend to happen is all this stuff will fall off. So if you're having a dinner party, you know, do this around lunchtime, throw it in your fridge for a couple hours. You just want to make sure it's in there so that they stick. And all I'm doing is pressing it down, Just keep putting it on top. Put them in your oven. We cook them at about 375 to 400 degrees. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to check your fish because this is a white fish. It's hard to tell when they get done, so you really kind of have to touch them when they start to flake off. That's when they're perfect.
Ah, Chef, that's about right. Smells great. Veggies look good. The sun-roasted tomatoes. I guess it's time to plate this stuff up.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna stand here. Would you like me to?
You can sit. Yeah, you can hold it.
Oh, I can hold it.
You can hold it.
See, I'm known as the sous chef, right? I'm not officially certified to do anything that a professional sous chef does, but I can do this all day long.
Put some lentils on that side like that.
You know what I really love too? You got color variation.
Right, and that's the whole point. And when you get lentils, these ones are just your green lentils, but you can actually get them in many different colors, and you really make some pretty techniques to it. So there you go.
All right.
That's you.
That's it right there. Take a look. First, I'm gonna go in on those veggies because I'm a big. Oh yeah, nice and tender.
That works.
But I still got a little crunch.
Right.
Z, this is yours. Well, no, not this piece. I like that crust. It's just enough. It doesn't go overboard.
Right.
Chef John, I will say this. Good. You scored, buddy. But I just want to say I appreciate you a whole lot.
All right, thank you.
All right, then. Woo.
Next week, we return to the action-packed water of Lake Murray country with the Lord of the Largemouth, Michael Murphy. And we whip up a few Blue Marlin specials at the Old Depot in downtown Columbia, home of the Gamecocks and, more importantly, top-notch game fish. See you next week.